Welcome, everyone. You have now entered the cosmic radio receptors of KCIW 100.7 FM in Brookings, Oregon. Thank you for tuning to this week's fabulous program. I'm Dr. Gigi, and my co-host is, as always, Jacques Kepner. How are you, Jacques?
I'm doing great, Doc, and welcome everyone out there to the Doc and Jacques Radio Variety Show. Special thanks to our sound engineer, Tom Bozak, who's riding solo today. Thank you, Tom, for coming in and doing this. You're hearing this live syndicated show on KCIW in Brookings, Oregon, and that said, the same syndicated show will be rebroadcast next week at 8 a.m. in Eureka, Arcata, on KZZH 96.7 FM. So hello, all you folks down south. Then a few hours later, it'll appear on our 1 p.m. show on my old alma mater, KFUG 101.1 FM in Crescent City, California. So now you know, Dr. Gigi and I have got your coasts covered.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, okay. Doctor, it's that time when good medicine and health tips as presented by you, my German medical doctor, patent holding scientist, and a university professor. What medical marvels do you have for us today on this week's segment of MDGG? I feel like I've been on vacation.
Yeah, I think you sound like it too.
Yeah, I think I have.
Well, listen to this. We're talking about SAD, which is not...
Standard American diet.
Yeah.
I love talking about that.
Right, but this is not what it is.
It's not the Standard American, which is terrible.
We wish, right? Seasonal affective disorder, SAD. It is
depressed and stuff.
It is a type of depression that follows a seasonal pattern, most often in fall and winter, but it can also occur in spring or summer. The summer variant is usually called summer pattern SAD or summer depression, and it's less common than the winter form.
Okay. What do you call a reindeer with no eyes?
What?
I have no idea. Okay. I'm warming up. Keep going. Tell us more about SAD, or seasonal affective disorder.
It's classified as a form of major depressive disorder with a seasonal pattern. As I said, there are about 10 million Americans suffering from SAD.
Or those that admit. There's so many more than that when you think about it. Because
yeah, probably.
They don't go to the doctor. They just know, I'm just depressed.
Yeah, exactly. Now, interesting enough, the prevalence ranges from 1.4% in Florida.
In Florida, where it's kind of sunny all the time, right?
And 9.9% in Alaska.
Wow, so it's not as sunny in Alaska. I gotcha.
If we feel a little bit down during the winter months, but we really don't go to the doctor or request or ask for any treatment, we might be in an even larger group that experience what we call winter blues.
Whoa, that's a Stevie Ray song, all right? Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm just making it up, but that's okay. But winter blues, okay. I told Dr. Gigi that I have persistent thoughts that I am God.
Ooh.
Well, she asked me how long I'd been feeling this way. And I told her it came on shortly after I created the sun and the moon. What else, winter pattern, Doctor?
The winter pattern SAD is much more common than the summer pattern SAD. The seasonal affective disorders is, as I kind of hinted to, linked to the changes in daylight that disrupt our body's circadian rhythm, circadian as in day and night, or the internal clock. And so we have the alterations in sleep and wake timing that make us sad.
That's kind of weird because I know every morning, I wake up every morning, doesn't matter, between 7:35 and 7:45. You're up early. Yep. But isn't that weird? I just time it. Hey, why is the sun so smart?
Why is it?
Because it has over 5,000 degrees. Yeah.
Okay, so we can also see during the summertime introduction or cessation of the SAD because many of us have a hard time getting adjusted to, the summertime thing. The spring forward.
Yeah.
The summertime called summertime.
The whole thing sucks. I think they should
spring forward or fall back. Time change. So we also have noticed that some brain chemicals such as serotonin and melatonin have been found to change their amounts with these changes in time, and people who suffer from the SAD.
Wow, it seems like they need DMT. I don't know. Hey, two scientists are arguing about how to get their rocket to the sun without it burning up. Hey, we'll go at night, says one scientist. The other one says, you idiot. There's no sun at night.
So there's also a genetic link to consider with this SAD because there are family members who have it. So and it's more prevalent in women than in men, but usually if somebody in the family has it, then somebody else in the family has it too. More likely than if nobody has it in the family, then no offspring will have it either.
Okay, if someone burns to death, do they get a discount at the crematorium?
Oh my.
Okay, all right. Where are we, Doc?
In winter pattern SAD,
yes.
the people, so there's the difference between summer and winter. In winter pattern SAD, people typically report low mood, fatigue, increased sleep, carbohydrate cravings. I think I have that all the time. Weight gain and social withdrawal. And it usually starts in the beginning of fall or early winter and improves in spring or early summer.
I'm so fat, my shadow has a shadow. Okay, I'm not going to say that.
All right, so the summer pattern SAD is different.
Okay, tell us.
It does have the depressive episodes, but it involves more likely poor sleep, decreased appetite, restlessness, and heightened anxiety. And it starts in the late spring or summer and eases in the fall. So they're a little bit opposite of how they function.
All right. A very sick man goes to his doctor and he says, Doc, how much time do I have left? The doctor says, 10. The next sick man says, what, 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days? The doctor says, 9.
Oh, my God.
8.
Okay.
7. 6.
So I'll talk about the treatment of SAD.
Oh, yeah. How do you light treatment, right?
So, yeah, since it is light cost or the loss of light, there's actually a full spectrum light that you can buy, a light bulb or light orchestra that shines the full spectrum light, all the little wavelengths into your face, and that 20 minutes a day or so, that should be enough. However, then there is psychotherapy, which is basically discussing it with somebody, and they will tell you about measures that you can take that you don't fall into the trap of being sad, or antidepressant medications such as serotonin reuptake inhibitors and vitamin D supplements.
And that's for the winter pattern, SAD.
No, actually both.
I've told you I want to go, before I go, I want to go skydiving at least once. And hey, by the way, I saw an ad on Craigslist. It said, parachute. It was on sale. It said a parachute. It was used once and never opened. It had a small stain in it, though.
So the package was never opened. Okay. Now, another medication that can be given for it is bupropion or Wellbutrin.
Yeah, I was on that a long time ago.
Yeah, you were. Did you have SAD?
No, I had it from GRIEF, grief.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. So vitamin D and lifestyle helps you. Vitamin D is over the counter. You can get supplements on that. And it has been shown, there are papers that show that vitamin D can help with, scientific papers. Vitamin D can help with well-being and being happier and such. And then there's also papers that say that's a bunch of hooey.
Yeah. Hey, thank goodness I went to a psychic. She warned me that someone was going to swindle me out of some money. It's the best $200 I've ever spent.
Very cute.
Okay.
Well, lastly, there are no treatments that are used for summer pattern SAD. Isn't that interesting? Maybe it is too small of a percentage of people who haven't that they put in an effort, or they haven't seen what really the cause is. But they do give the same antidepressants for it, so the medication is the same to help.
Right on. Well, I think it should all go away. I mean, why do we have the daylight savings time when suddenly you were up, until 6, so the sun was up.
I know, right?
And suddenly
I know.
4:30 in the afternoon. That is kind of depressing.
Right.
Some states, like Arizona, doesn't observe it.
Well,
That's what I hear. That's
part of them, yeah. Right.
Hey, did you know that the inventor of fractions was Louis the 116th?
Hey, Tell me about the seagulls.
Oh, the seagulls?
Yeah.
Well, seagulls. Why are they called seagulls? But what are they called when they're flying over a bay? Bagels. She likes them. I pulled that one out of my hat. That was tough. All right. Let's move on to the next phase of this. We're right on time, folks. I have a short prologue here. It only lasts about 10 minutes. There's something special about the southernmost Oregon coast and northernmost California. It's a place that inspires reflection, a place where stories and songs are born. Well, today's headliner on the Doc and Jacques radio show is a name known to many, and aren't we all fortunate that Lacey Young calls this coastal corner home? Lacey is cute as a button, plus she's a songwriter, a singer, a guitarist, a mother, and a young old soul that fits perfectly into our forested seaside setting. Lacey blends her heartfelt lyrics and melodies that linger long after her songs are over, capturing both the joy and ache of life in every note. Lacey's song will captivate you with their honesty. One of the earliest memories I have was getting the pleasure to know you better when you came down to KFUG. And you came in, and when I drove up, you were in the parking lot in the back of a pickup truck, all right, hanging on playing the guitar with a big cowboy hat on top and boots blazing high below, and singing your songs with soulful bravado. It was a great memory seeing you. That's the first time wow, look at her. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we'll have the pleasure of getting to know Lacey a little bit better. We'll talk about her life on the Oregon coast, the inspiration behind her songs, and what drives her to keep writing with such vulnerability and grace. And yes, she'll be performing several original pieces for us live right here on the airwaves. So settle in, turn up the volume, and let yourself drift into the soundscape of Lacey Young, an artist who has a voice that can make you reflect on life, or you chuckle along with her, because she is a true character who sings songs from the heart. So, without any more verbiage from me, Dr. Gigi, and I welcome Lacey Young to the Doc and Jacques radio show. Welcome, Lacey.
Welcome, Lacey.
Thank you
for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And that was very nice, everything you said.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember I was playing in the back of my truck waiting for you because I was so nervous.
It was that's my memory. I will always have that time. It's just out there in the parking lot, kind of out on the gravel out there, just singing away, full go. That was fun.
Lacey, give us an intro. Where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born by default in Salinas, California. My mom and dad had gone down there for my dad's job, and she was pregnant with me. But my sisters were born here in Gold Beach, and so I should have been born there too, but I wasn't. So, but we basically was raised in Gold Beach. We moved around a little bit when I was a kid. Moved up to Portland, moved to Reno, and then to Washington, to Albany, and ultimately back down here when I was 11. For a while.
And then settled down for a while, yeah.
Yeah, well, we were going to, my sisters and I lived with our grandparents for a little while, and we were actually going to go back and live in Reno with our mom when I was 13, but our grandma got diagnosed with cancer, and so we made the decision to move all the way over here and take care of her, and we've been here ever since.
Cool.
Nice. Wow, cool. What do you like best about, you've been moved all over, what do you like best here?
I like the ocean.
Yeah.
I go walk on the beach a lot, and I do like the woods. I wouldn't mind going and traveling more into bigger cities, but I've always, even as a young girl, even living in Reno, I would much rather go climb on the hillsides and mountains than go to the malls with my sisters.
Good. Good.
Yeah, your sisters, do they still live here?
They live in Medford.
Oh, close enough.
too far.
Do you have your own family here?
I do, yeah. I'm married. When you guys first met me, I was actually still separated from my husband. We were going through a rough patch, but we have worked things out, and so our 3 girls are really happy about that.
Good.
I have my oldest one I was pregnant with her before him and I met. She's 24. Her name's Hope. She's amazing. But then we have Paige and Bailey together. Paige is 16 and Bailey's 13. And they're just really amazing girls.
Sweet.
Nice names, too.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We
Continue
saw
on.
you
Yeah.
last summer, was it? In the mix, so to speak, at the local festivals with Chris Cooper and Bruce Ellis.
Chrissy.
Yeah, with Chrissy and Bruce. I got asked to kind of come in and help out with some of the festivals. I had no idea what I was doing, but I love parties, and festivals are just big parties. And I just kind of showed up and just ran around and did whatever they told me to do, and got to meet the bands. And I was kind of like hospitality is what Chrissy kept saying. So I'd go get stuff for the bands, and I'd set up little trays and things and just make sure people were happy and having a good time. And I've always known that there's a lot of work involved in festivals. I mean, you can just tell by the amount of people that show up and all of the things that are happening. But to actually be involved in the behind the scenes is incredible. It's exhausting. I went home one night after it was the 4th of July. And by the time I got home, I was so I had such a great day, but I was so mentally overloaded that I just sat on my front porch and I kind of like cried. So I was just like, I can sleep now.
You were busy. We saw how busy you were. What was your first instrument that you learned to play?
I kind of started to learn a little bit the violin, but then I got moved from that school and didn't pick up another instrument until the guitar. And I was into my 30s by the time I started to try to learn how to play. Yeah, I did not think that I would ever be doing this, honestly. So
Really? Well, you do it well, as everybody will find out when you play. Do you play most of your songs are original, right?
yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Do you play any other? It's just the violin one time you played, and then now you're sticking to the guitar.
Yep, I've got the guitar, but I purchased a bass, and I do have an electric guitar. I purchased a cajon, and we have in our band Rogue Strings. It's all these instruments are for Rogue Strings, but we've got some harmonicas and things like that. Yana's way better at the harmonica than I am because I'm very shy when I'm trying to learn something, and she's just like all about it and just gets right into it. And
Hey, a big shout out to Yana, who is out there most probably listening.
I hope so.
I'll see you in a few weeks, Yana. Or you can listen to it again. I mean, you're only just go to kciw.org, and it's always there. You can just highlight our show, and then boom, this will be posted right after 5 o'clock. All right, let's see where. Oh, you don't play any other, mainly the guitar, and you got
Yes.
that down, right? Okay. Who were your big influencers when you were growing up as far as musically?
as far as music, my mom listened to like 80s. She was a diehard 80s. So I listened to a lot of Whitesnake and Aerosmith and all of that stuff. But also like I loved country. Tim McGraw, Don't Take the Girl was one of the first songs I ever heard of his, and I fell in love with country music because of that song. My dad always listened to the Judds, so if I'd go visit him, he'd be
The ladies?
the two ladies, the mom and daughter duo.
daughter, yeah.
So like Grandpa tell me about the good old days. Every time I hear the Judds, I think of my dad. Or Tanya Tucker and Delta Dawn. Both of my parents loved that.
Wow.
Tiffany's, I think we're alone now. I can't not hear that song and not think of my parents,
Your parents,
because
yeah.
So was it radio or was it actually record players that you had at home?
it was radio.
Radio.
Yeah, I have a Victrola that was my dad's, but it needs some work, and I'm not sure where to go to get it. I think it needs a new needle, but it's so beautiful, and it's actually my youngest sister's, but I'm holding on to it, and she hasn't come to get it yet. So
So it's the old Victrola. I mean, the real old one? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
wow, what a trip. I didn't think those were still around. All right, who are your top 3 performers presently? Who do you like? Who do you emulate?
honestly, Taylor Swift is like my ultimate.
Remember that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
still. She put out an album, The Tortured Poets Department, and I listen to that almost every single day because the lyrics are so incredible. The way she put everything together, it's just really impressive to me, and I'm huge on words. I just think she's a lyrical genius. I also like Miranda Lambert is another artist that I really, really like to listen to. And I was going to try to think, I can't think of the other one off the top of my head, but he sings Wild and Free, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head,
That's all
unfortunately.
right. I know that Taylor Swift, I believe there's a small cadre of women that are billionaires, and I think she's one of them. She's really wealthy. She's
Yeah,
done
Taylor
very
Swift?
well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and after her last her Eras tour, she gave I think they determined it was like $750,000 to each person on her crew as a bonus because the tour had done so well. So not only is she like a powerhouse, she's super smart, but she's also so kind and generous and giving. And when she goes into cities or different countries, she always picks charities and things to donate to. She's just a really
Get her to come here. KCIW could always use donation. We are a volunteer run, and we are your community radio station. All right, Doc, take
So,
over.
Lacey, Taylor Swift writes songs, but you write your own songs as well. How long have you been writing?
I have seriously writing about 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and I couldn't play an instrument for a while, so I was just finally writing down the ideas that had been like circulating in my head for so long. And I didn't actually end up picking up a guitar and seriously trying to play until after I had gone down to Reno as like a little vacation. And at the Pepper Mill, they always have live music. And so over the years, I would get to meet bands and singers and stuff and just talk to them. And I finally got up the courage to ask one to like read my lyric sheets that I had with me. And I was like trying to tell her my idea. Her name is Erica Sunshine Lee. And I have this song that I eventually want it to generate money for St. Jude's. I wrote it specifically so like all proceeds I want to go to St. Jude's. And so I gave it to her and I was kind of telling her my idea. And I was like, but I'm not a singer. I don't know how to play an instrument, but like I can hear it in my head. And she said she was kind enough. She said that she would look over the sheets and give me some like feedback. And I was really hoping she'd fall in love with it and want to work with me on it. And she came back and she was very honest. And she just said, you know, unfortunately, unless you can pick up an instrument and actually make it sound the way that you hear it in your head, nobody's ever going to hear it the way you do.
Oh, wow.
And so the whole trip back from Reno to here, I sat on that and I just kept thinking about it. And I was like, she's so right. And I know it and I've known it. And it just took being told that, I guess, to finally go and pick it up. And I'm not a proficient. I'm not a great guitar player. I'm a simple strummer is what I call myself. But it took that moment for her.
So when you write the lyrics, it's not like it's not a poem. It's something you actually hear in your head. You hear the melody. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay. So it's a double whammy, right? The lyrics and the music.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So you start with the words and then you put music to that, or do you play a song, or you play the music first and then put words to it?
It depends, because sometimes I'll have an idea, and so I'll try to like decide how do I want to create this in my mind so that when I'm talking or singing about it, that it comes across as like a picture or something for somebody else.
Right.
And so then the words and the melody kind of flows together that way, and then I have to find the right chords to go with it. But like the last song that I wrote, it actually started with a melody idea. I was just kind of messing around and I was like, oh, okay, I like the way this progression is. And then I started kind of like humming along to it. And then I found kind of a melody that I liked. And I was actually just showing my little sister the very first recording of it. And she's like, that doesn't even sound like it anymore. I was like, it does. It did in my head. I couldn't get it right first.
Okay, I was going to say, are most of your songs original?
They're all original, yeah.
Okay, that right there is an accomplishment. How many songs do you think you've written?
I almost around 50 by myself.
That you put to music then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch of things that I need to complete and a bunch of ideas but I'll go through. I have like probably 7 different notebooks stashed.
I was going to say, how many notebooks and napkins, things like that, right?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Right.
I started texting myself, and I actually I was at a Brothers Reed concert, and my sister looks over at me and she goes, are you texting yourself? And I was like, yeah, I got an idea. Like, don't judge me. I had to program it in as me because I would just type in my number at night if I was like falling asleep. And one night I typed it in and I sent it, and it was like this really dark idea. And the next morning I got a response that was like, oh, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I accidentally typed in somebody else's number. And I'm like, oh, sorry. So I had to put my own self in my phone.
You know who she reminds me of? Fallon, my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
You got that laugh and that kind of that hand movement. So cool.
So when did you actually go and perform on the stage?
The first stage that I played on was all Yana's fault, and I hope she's listening right now. We'd been practicing together and playing together. Aside from the fair, I did play at the fair.
Oh, that's an accomplishment.
But as a talent show thing. But she took me up to Mr. Ed's in Port Orford, and she was like, "Okay, so there's gonna be like several people, kind of like a open mic kind of thing, where you'd kind of like just play a few songs, get off the stage, let somebody else do it." So I was nervous, and I was like, "Okay, well, let's do it. I got to do it anyways. I got to be scared and do it anyways." That's what I tell my girls all the time. And halfway up to Port Orford, she goes, "Oh yeah, it's just gonna be us for 2 hours." And I was,
my God.
I think I melted into the seat. I remember thinking like, "Oh, please just open up and just like swallow me whole, Earth, because I don't know that we can do this." And we walk in, and I'm so like, tunnel vision. I'm so mad at myself still for this. I had tunnel vision. So we walk in, I was like shaking. And this guy, he goes, "Hey, if you girls go play a song right now, I'll put you on my Instagram." And I'm like, "I don't think we're supposed to start till 7. And he's like, "Okay." And I'm like, and then later after that, it was Rick. It was Rick from Pawn Stars. He was there. He was there. And if we would have played Ho in church that day, I swear it probably would have like done something different. But like, yeah, I'm really hoping that there's going to be another time that he shows up there, that we're there, so I can tell him that story.
That's the owner, the main guy, right?
From from the from the show.
So do you take ideas for your music and your lyrics from life's lessons, like love, family, work, dreams? Is that where you?
Yes,
Sparks
absolutely.
your creativity.
Except for work. Work is very boring. So no, I work in the assessor's office.
Oh, you love your job though, right? If they're listening.
I mean, I love my people. No,
There we go.
no, I'm just kidding. I don't mind it. I've been there for a long time. I started when I was 20. So I've been there 21 years.
Whoa.
And
are you giving yourself away?
I do. Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
But I do like knowing the job and knowing that I can help people and reminding people that like we have a duty to the property taxpayers, but also the districts, and to like how we can all manage that together, because people hate paying taxes, and I don't blame them. I don't want to pay mine either.
Yeah, really, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started with Yana?
Yes.
It was, and oh my gosh, I can't believe she on the way up. Oh, it's just going to be us. OMG.
And what other bands did that lead into? Did it lead into you going with other bands?
No. Actually, when I've not played in any other bands, we created Rogue Strings together, basically.
Rogue String.
Mm-hmm. We started out, so I had written a song about my parents, because I lost them both. And my uncle, my mom's best friend and her brother, he was coming to visit from Alaska. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to play this for him, because I really wanted to. And it was at a Super Bowl party that he was having at my aunt's house. And so I told him I just wanted to show him this song, and I wrote for him. Because my mom, before she passed away, every time he'd come to visit, she'd show him my lyric sheets, because she was all so excited. But she neither of them ever got to hear me sing or anything. But she saw, like, I'd bring her my sheets and be like, "I'm working towards this, but I can't do it yet." So she'd always be so excited. And so I wanted to show that to him. And Yana was there. And so they came out and they listened to it. And then she said she wanted to start working with me. And so we started playing together, and she couldn't play a guitar either when we first started. And she kept saying that she couldn't. And I gave her one of mine, and I said, "Yes, you can." And so she took it home and she started teaching herself how to play guitar. And the first song that she wrote was called "Stupid Boy," and it was so hard of a chord change, transition, strumming pattern thing. It was just incredible. I was blown away. It was amazing. And I keep telling her, I'm like, we need to bring that into our sets when we play, because I know a lot of girls would like it.
Yeah, there you go. Time flies when you're having fun, folks. It's already that mid-break time here on the Doc and Jacques Live Radio Show, proudly broadcasting from the KCIW 100.7 FM studios in lovely coastal Brookings, and heard down the coast, Crescent City, and in Eureka, Arcata. The list of major sponsors for this community radio station are Advanced Airlines. They're still flying in and out of Crescent City to Oakland and LA now, 7 days a week. Michelle Buford, hello to you, and with our own vibrant local Curry County Chamber of Commerce. Nick and Lisa Real, how are you, Nick? And the PPA, or the Partnership for the Performing Arts. And lastly, my dear co-host, Dr. Gigi Reed, MD, and yours truly, Jacques Kepner, on behalf of KCIW, thanks to all of you. We got 10 more minutes to talk.
Just about. Okay. I want to know, do you prefer singing solo or with Yana?
With Yana, 100%. Yeah. I like playing solo because it puts all the pressure on you. But I love playing with her so much more because we feed off each other. We just have a good time together. And I feel like we sound better together. And
we saw you, obviously.
I was not there that time. That's when Lucas filled in for me, when the both of you were.
Lucas, when you?
Yeah, Lucas. Yeah. I missed it. I listened to it. I was in Missouri or someplace, and I heard it. That was good.
You couldn't get back. I think
right,
snowing or something.
Yeah, that's right. I was stuck in a snowstorm.
Yeah,
way back in Nebraska or something.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah, how cute. But anyway, you guys are fun to listen to or to watch you guys play because you look at each other and you sing and then you feed off each other. It's really
Rogue Strings, just the two of you.
Just the two of us, yeah.
Very nice. So what is coming up maybe in the next few years? What is your dream musically? Well, do you have a musical dream? Do you want to stay where you're at, just expanding, or you want to be, what's her name?
Oh, she could open up for Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
If I ever had the opportunity to open for Taylor Swift, I would 100% take it. 100%.
Right. She'd only give you $750,000, though.
I would do it for free. I would probably try to pay her. Like, I know you don't need any money, but I'll give you some anyways.
I'm an assessor. I got lots of money.
No. That is a common misconception, sir. No, it would be incredible for our music to take off. That would be amazing. I'm definitely open to wherever this journey takes me. If it doesn't, though, I started writing and playing and singing as therapy for myself. Mm-hmm. So, and with the idea of if I could ever share it with anybody, if it touched somebody's heart and helped them, then that was, good enough for me.
Now, do you record? Do you make the music accessible for others to listen to?
We have been, but I will not lie. I am terrible at recording, and it's been difficult because we both work full-time, essentially. We've got kids. She's got boys in sports. Yeah. My girls aren't playing sports right now, but so that just takes up a lot of time. And then traveling and just life things happen. So it's very difficult to get together. I'm really hoping that her and I can get together this weekend and kind of maybe get a plan in place. We've been starting to book shows a little bit more. So, and then we've got the festivals that are coming up.
Are you going to be
Brookings?
Yeah, you're going to be helping again for the summer festival?
I told Chrissy last year, I was like, I don't know how much I can commit, but I know that she needs that from me soon. So I finally got the dates for those, and I need to talk with Yana and talk with Chrissy and figure out everything so that I can, because I'd love to do it. I had a good time, even though it was a lot.
Is this helping out, or will you be able to play too?
If they want us to play, I would absolutely play. It wouldn't be too hard. I'd already be down there.
Yeah. So what is the one that our friend Cut It Like the Kings, John Mendoza, he's having a concert.
Battle of the...
No, he's having bands come in on the 28th. This is in Crescent City. I'll talk to you about it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, possibly. I'm going to be one of the judges. He's got me. I'm such a radio... I'm a radio personality. Yeah. What did they want?
Big old judge.
So any gigs coming up? And by the way, I want to back up. Yana asked me she's on in 2 weeks from now. Yana comes on in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And she said, I just found out from Lacey that she's on, and do you want me to come in with her? And I didn't know what to say, so I said, no, just keep it separate. You're welcome to come in when she comes on in a few weeks.
Well, when you sent me the email of this information, I saw that it said that there's this room for other people.
We have three other guys.
And so I just was like, come on.
Yeah, okay, duh. Okay, well, if she complies, we could ask her a lot of the questions, and
Oh, yeah,
that you guys could play together. Okay.
Yeah, and well, and I don't need to play. I just come down to support and just to hang out.
There you go.
But bring your guitar just
Yeah,
Just in case.
just. So, any gigs other than just with your?
Yeah, we're gonna play New Year's Eve in Gold Beach at the Sea Star from 8 to 11.
The
We're gonna
Sea Star.
The Sea Star, yeah.
What is that?
It's like a local divey bar, and I love it so much.
The Sea Star. Divey.
Yeah,
bar.
it's just right up my alley. You walk in, and it's kind of dark, and you
Kind of
just
slip
like,
on the floor a little bit.
No, there's carpet.
Oh, there's carpet. Carpet in a bar. Bad.
Yeah, and then we're going to play up at Mr. Ed's on January 2nd from 7 to 9, and the World Headquarters on January 30th.
Which is here in Brookings or
Yes.
right or
Yep,
Harbor.
Yep.
Is that the 101?
And wait, what night is that? Monday.
Friday. It'll be
Friday.
Friday,
Okay.
January 30th.
Oh, that's a good gig.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have, we're going to be playing back up at Mr. Ed's later in March on the 14th, and I'm going to have a solo show in March at Augustina's from 2 to 4.
Wow.
So, and then Yana will have one also later. I don't know what the
Yana
date is
had
on
one
that,
last
though.
week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she had
Yeah.
one this last
So-
Sunday. Well, good for both of you. And what's your favorite local venue of all these ones that you've been talking about?
I think if I had to pick a favorite one, it'd probably be the Sea Star.
The diving.
The dive bar. We got to go up there now.
love it. You
We get up there, we'll
should.
give you a call.
Yeah,
Come on down. I'll buy you a drink.
Heck yeah. Anytime, yeah. Mary, she's a bartender down there, and she's been there for a long time. My older sister, which is actually her birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, older sister.
Yep. She Mary's worked there forever. My sister worked there for a long time. So
What's your sister's name?
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. Happy birthday to you. All right. You're always for hire.
Do you do weddings or parties or?
I mean, we could, but I don't know many people or brides that would want you to be singing Drunk Love or Sweat Like a Hoe in church at their weddings. And so we don't really have any
Parties?
covers, and we don't we're not working with a drummer right now or anything like that. So
It's a straight acoustic guitar.
yeah, it's just 2 acoustics, and it's pretty fun.
But you know,
I mean,
bachelorette
yeah,
material, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
We're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear it. Sweating like a hoe in church. I
Yeah.
love this.
Probably more for the bachelorette than the actual wedding.
All right. Before we get into you singing 2 or 3 of your original songs and having fun with that, how do people reach you? How do they contact you?
Our email is roguestrings@gmail.com.
That's
You
it.
can send us a message through Messenger on Facebook. You can probably send us a message through like DistroKid or any of those
So
other
if I just got on Facebook and typed in Rogue
Rogue
Strings,
Strings.
it's going to come up. Mm-hmm. And then one of the two of you will answer back. You don't have a website yet?
Not yet.
You will. You
Yep.
will.
Yeah, we will eventually. We just have not. I'm not super techie savvy, so I'm kind of like, I just kind of like push it to the side.
it off, yeah. We'll sell you ours. We have one that we've done nothing with for 1 year now. It's been under construction. You click on docandjacques.com and it comes up under construction for when, Tom, you got to fix it for us. No website yet. No, you're on Facebook. Any phone numbers or anything else you want to pass out? Okay.
No,
Just
no.
call
I
the
think it's-
assessor's office.
Yeah, for sure. You can always find me there. I'm there all the time.
Oh, all right.
But
well,
yeah, so and we have a lot of merch too. So because a lot of our songs that we
Merchandise.
play, out. Even if we do a solo show, we have like flasks, shot glasses. We have tank tops.
cool.
We've got some CDs and koozies and yeah,
Have
so it's really
t-shirts?
fun. We don't have
Tank
T-shirts yet. We've been scouring sites to try to find like a good quality for a decent price, so that we don't have to jack up prices to people who want to purchase them. That's another thing I wanted to try to get together with Yana on this weekend. So hopefully we can do that. But I was bringing up the merch because I brought you guys one of our shot glasses as a thank you for having me on the show.
I'm going to tap it.
Ooh.
There we go. It was-
That's a shot.
wow,
Like
that
3
is
shots in there.
Whoa.
I know it looks huge, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's less than
one-
1.5. less than 1.5
Try it as soon as I get home.
Oh,
With water. With water.
this
Well,
is
when you get your
nice.
T-shirt, she buys. I don't wear T-shirts. I'm not a T-shirt guy, but she does, and she'll gladly support you and buy one of your pink T-shirts that says Roastery.
Well, only if you show up to one of the shows.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
We gotta get.
This is a nice shot glass.
Thank
Nice
you.
shot.
Well,
Very
thank you
nice,
for that gift.
picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
thank you.
grab your guitar here and start getting ready to sing some song. Folks, we're talking with Lacey Young, who has been a friend of mine and Doctor's for about 4 or 5 years since we last, I think 4 years at least. And we have seen her out and about. You have too. If you're anybody on the music scene or down at the festivals that is put on by Bruce Ellis and Chrissy
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. You've seen her. So what's your first song gonna be, Lacey?
That is, I know I was supposed to pick out songs and I kept running through them and I wasn't really sure what I was going to play.
We like spontaneity. That's fine.
I know, it's the worst. Let's see. I think I will play,
Yeah.
I was going to say, I kind of wanted to play the song that I wrote for my parents since we talked about that.
Do it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it called?
I Still Miss You.
Wow.
Driving through town just the other day, I lost my breath, thought I saw your face. I knew it couldn't be, but my mind plays tricks on me. I pulled over, put my head in my hands. I sat a while, let the pain sink in, trying just to breathe. All this time hasn't changed a thing. I don't know what to do, 'cause life wasn't supposed to be without you. Still hard sometimes to face the day. I think of all the plans we made and everything we'll never get to do. I still really miss you. I still really miss you. Oh, I miss you. Some days hurt just getting up. One whiskey in my coffee cup. I could use a break today, but that'll have to wait. I get home, put the groceries away. I clean up another mess the kids made, and I talk to you out loud when no one is around. I don't know what to do, 'cause life wasn't supposed to be without you. Still hard sometimes to face the day. I think of all the plans we made and everything we'll never get to do. I still really miss you. I still really miss you. Oh, I miss you. Sunsets on another day gone. I'm still trying, but I'm not moving on. Pain's a heavy load, and sometimes you just don't know. I keep quiet 'cause it's just what you do. No one likes all the things we go through, so we build up these walls, but sometimes they have to fall. I don't know what 'cause life was not supposed to be without you. Still hard sometimes to face the day. I think of all the plans we made and everything we'll never get to do. I still really miss you. I still really miss you. Oh, I miss you. I miss you.
Wow.
Oh, that is so sad.
You know, that's what is beautiful about radio, live radio like this, man. That touched my heart. We could both look at each other, and we've lost people in our lives that, you miss people, and that frames it very well. So that comes back to what my prologue about you is that you speak from the heart. I think that's what one of the things I would say about your music, and you just kind of spontaneously. Well, let's see. I think I'll sing this one.
Yeah,
right.
That was so cute.
That was a really good song. Well, thank you for singing
I'm
it.
surprised you have such an emotional, sad song because all the songs that I have before listened to were kind of.
I love the emotional one.
I know it's very good, but
Man,
like,
if you
dang, there's usually the other way around. They're
Yeah.
super funny.
I'm sure there are people out there that could be that are listening that would shed a tear over.
Oh
that song.
yeah, great
Because it
song. Oh
touches
my
it.
gosh.
So
yeah.
is that on Spotify? Is that on?
No, not yet. I need to put more effort into recording.
Okay.
Or maybe just get some session musicians. If there's any out there, hit me up.
I know.
right.
We know Ray Martell with Redwood Records. He's been on the show multiple times. He'd love to. He'd just do it. He just no charge. I'm sure for a couple of your songs, get them out there. You know Jordan Branch?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah. Okay. She sings some powerful things like that. Okay. What is our next song? We have. Let's see. We have about. We have about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Well, let's see. We could do a...
And we're gonna get that one favorite that.
Yes.
Okay.
I promise.
It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
We've had people like message us after shows and stuff. Like a week or so later, I had this one gal. She goes, I woke up at 2:30 this morning with that song stuck in my head, so I took a shot and I danced around my living room. And I was like, that's probably not good for your liver, but that is hilarious.
All right, what's this song called?
Okay, this song, let's see. I think I'm going to play, it's called The Crow Song. I haven't played this one for a minute either. If I can remember it. Woo.
The crow, like the bird crow.
No, like regret.
Oh, crow is regret.
Crow, yeah.
Oh.
So when Yana and I first started working together, I showed her this song and we'd be singing it and stuff. And then it was about a year later, she goes, why are we singing about a bird? And I said, it's not about a bird. It's not about a bird.
Okay, I got to look that up on Perplexity and say.
The crow?
Yeah. It's like, how does that, like you eat crow? Like it's regret, kind of.
Okay.
I hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong,
crow?
that's going to be bad.
yeah,
Can you look it up while I'm playing it? I don't know. Now
said
I
it.
need to know.
It's now been birthed. You got it. You're the owner of that one.
So I'm just going to talk about this for just a second. The whole reason behind this song was I was dating this guy, and he told me that in the beginning, he goes, I've just am so bad at like not. He basically was like, I just ghost people when I don't want to date them anymore. And I was like, well, I'm not like a chaser of people, so can you just like give me the respect to tell me that you're done, and so that way I don't like call you and bother you. And he did not. But the night that I knew it was over, he left. And I don't know what it was about the door, the way it shut or something. It just was, I just knew it. I knew it was done. I never tried to call him.
Finalized.
Yeah. And then years later, he wanted to get back together with me. I was a little too late.
Yeah, there you go. Good.
So it's called The Crow Song. I don't chase my whiskey, and I won't chase love. I'll be damned if I feel like I'm not enough. I smile when I think about you packing your bags to leave. You were so sure you'd do so much better than me. How does that crow taste? It's a mighty big chunk to chew. How does regret feel? hanging all over you. You thought you could do better, and without another word, you just turned around and walked away. Boy, I know you made a pretty big mistake. Na 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 na. Yeah, I was pretty, but I was so young. Now look at me, darling, and the woman I become, and the one you settled down with. I hear she's nice and sweet. That didn't keep you from trying to crawl right back to me. How does that crow taste? It's a mighty big chunk to chew. How does regret feel? Hanging all over you. You thought you could do better, and without another word, you just turned around and walked away. Boy, I know you made a pretty big mistake. Na 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 na. I think it's kind of funny. Knowing that you're wrong makes me kind of happy. You ain't moving on, and I won't lie, kind of like you choking on regret. While I sip my whiskey and smoke my cigarette. And how does that crow taste? It's a mighty big chunk to chew. How does regret feel? Hanging all over you. You thought you could do better, and without another word, you just turned around and walked away. Boy, I know you made a pretty big mistake. You could take another shot and try to wash him down. But regrets flow, darling, they don't drown. Take another shot or two and try to wash them down. But regrets flow, darling, they don't drown. Regrets flow, darling, they don't drown.
All right.
The Crow song by. Hey, I gotta say, Lacey, you were really good before. When we were down at KFUG years ago, you've just mellowed out. Your voice is just fluid now. There's no hard edges on anything. Not that it wasn't beautiful before, but you've really developed as an artist. I mean, wow.
Thank you.
Wow, your guitar playing superb too.
I know. I can't believe you learned it It sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got to tell you a funny story, though, real fast before the last song.
Yeah, no.
My little sister came to visit, and she was telling me I didn't play. She's going to be so mad at me. I did not play the songs that she picked for me to play today. But she brought, have you seen one of those little vibration plates? Have you seen those? Huh? So it's like this little machine where you stand on it and you vibrate your legs and stuff. So she brought that, and she was making me practice on it so that I would have to figure out how to keep my voice more controlled. And that was the hardest thing that I think I've ever had to do. But yeah, when I finally started to figure out how to do that, it felt really, really cool. I was like, please leave that here so I can work on that more.
Steady voice. Really good. You hit it all. Okay, we have one song left for you to play, and that's one that has stuck with me ever since I heard it. I've always requested you to play it when you do. And it's called, what's the actual name?
Sweating Like a Hoe in Church.
Sweating Like a Hoe in Church. And you will find out why it's got such a beat to it that is so fun and funny. And thank you. If you'll play that and sing along.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a band or anthem. What do they call it? Anthem.
Yeah. Yana says it's our ya-ya ding-dong song. There's some movie that she correlates that to with Will Ferrell in it, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Ding-dong.
Yeah. It's pretty funny, though. But we wrote this, we were actually up the creek because we'd take our kids up the creek all the time when we were first starting playing together and stuff. And it was so hot up there. And I said that because I've heard it several times over the years and stuff. And she started laughing so hard. And because she's never heard that saying before. And she goes, we got to write a song about that. And I was like, we can't write a song about that. And then we started working on it.
So you wrote a song about that.
Sweating Like a Hoe in Church by Lacey Young.
Did something last Saturday night, not proud of it. I can't deny, couldn't help it. No, I couldn't help it. And that's how it works in this small town. You winked at me, and I looked down. It was simple, and so very sinful. Now I'm sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. Sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. I was just drinking. Came into church, lipstick all wrong. You looked at me, I fixed my thong and I smiled. Yeah, it's been a while. That girl of yours, tell her the truth. What went down in the confession booth? It was simple and so very sinful. Now I'm sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. Sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. I was just drinking. Don't give a damn what the preacher says. Still taste the whiskey on my breath. Oh, brother, the holy fire water. Forgive me, Jesus, I have sinned. We both know I'm gonna do it again. It's simple. I'm so very sinful. Now I'm sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. Sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. I was just drinking. My friend, the hangover is gonna take over, spinning my head with revenge. So now I'm sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. Sweating like a hoe in church. Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. I was just drinking. I was just drinking. I was just drinking.
Oh my God, there it is.
So good.
How many times? We just did this last week. We were driving somewhere out the. We've been driving for a couple hours, and suddenly it's just sweating like a hoe in church.
Yeah.
Sweating like a hoe in church. What was I thinking? I was just drinking. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Lacey Young,
you were.
always a pleasure to have you on the show. We've got to come back every few months, really seriously. Play some new ones, and you're welcome if Yana wishes to come with her on 2 weeks, I think it is from now, or the 10th of January.
Three or
Sorry.
four. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in and enlightening us
thank
about
you.
your backstory.
Very cool. Very
And
cool.
then
Very nice.
playing your wonderful songs.
Mm-hmm.
I know Tom Bozak was there filming you too. I'll try to post this on Facebook tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate
right.
the opportunity.
All right.
And I had so much fun.
Thank you. It was a fun show. Thank you, honey. All right. Do we have any time left for anything? For a fun time?
Yeah,
corner?
we have
What
like
got?
no. Okay.
Give us a quote. Give us a quote.
Okay. Sending Christmas cards is a good way to let your friends and family know that you think they're worth the price of a stamp.
Okay. All right. How much does it cost for Santa to park his sleigh, Doctor?
How much?
Nothing. It's on the house. And I asked my dog, what's 2 minus 2? He said nothing.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Everybody, you have been listening to the Doc and Jacques
Okay.
show on KCIW 100.7 FM in Brookings, Oregon. We hope you have enjoyed our show as much as we have, learning about
Lacey Young.
and
Yeah,
our
indeed. Peace and
music.
prosperity to everyone out there. Thanks again to Tom Bozak, Linda Bozak for listening for the syndicated show, possibly to be aired up and down our coast. If you have a talent or you're an interesting person, reach out to us by going to docandjacques@gmail.com. Now, what's up next?
Tony Boucher.
Bye.